morning. Welcome to Winnipeg. Welcome to Pizza Day. Now, I got a problem. So what else is new, right? Okay, my problem is this. I do not have all the ingredients I need to make a pizza today, or yesterday, or whenever. I'm out of pizza. And I think what I'm going to do is I don't have any pizza crust. I don't have any crust that I have to bake, any crusts that are already made up like I usually use. I'm going to slice up potato, probably about that, well, about that thick. And maybe not that thick. And I layer it on the bottom of the pizza pan. I like potato. Another thing I'm missing is the pizza sauce. I don't even have any ketchup. The closest thing I've got is vinegar. So I don't know what I'm going to do. It's going to be a funny tasting pizza when I finally get around to it. But it's going to have lots of meat, lots of mozzarella cheese, onion. It's going to taste good, and it's going to kind of look like a pizza. At least until I cut into it. We'll see how the day goes here. It's what do we got here? It's only 9 o'clock. Okay, now your test results are in. You're old. Okay, I put this card on the table to remind me to thank everybody who wished me a happy birthday. I know that some of you, my reply to you was just a thumbs up. It doesn't mean that I didn't appreciate your comment as much as those that I actually typed something in. And thank you very much. What was I going to say here? Oh, great news. The best, I'd say probably the best birthday gift I got was, do you remember about, 4 months ago now, maybe not quite that long ago, I mentioned that has anybody heard from Mark in Australia, Aussie Frenchman? And I think a couple of people said no. Then about 2 months ago, I mentioned it again. And then in Peter's one of Peter's live shows from Ozscale Modeling, I asked, but unfortunately, when I typed it in, it came up, and about a few minutes later, Peter had some sort of technical difficulties, and he lost the show. I think it was about the time they were having that flood in Thailand. Anyway, so I never got comments back from that. But Mark replied yesterday. He wished me a happy birthday, and that was probably that just made my day. It really did. So okay, we beat that to death, didn't we? Where are we going here now today? We're going to put the macro lens on and see how well these two decals shrink wrap down after I put the Solva set on. I think I was calling this stuff, well, maybe I was calling it micro set. I can't remember. If I'm not looking at the bottle, I get them mixed up. I hope you know what I'm talking about. Okay, this card is from my daughter. She came by yesterday with her husband and picked up my little scooter. So when we go to see Missy the dog at the door, you're going to notice the scooter's gone. So I guess I don't have that to fall back on. That's okay. I'm still going ahead with the Goldwing. All being well. I mean, lots of stuff can happen in the next 5 months. So we got 5 months of winter. In fact, right now outside it's raining, or just it has just stopped raining. But the temperature, as you can see, it's 6 Celsius, so there's no danger of it turning to snow. But one of these days, anyway, this could be the first day in a while that I haven't gotten out on the bike. But that's the way she goes. Oh, right now, Bill's Cycle technically, in a way, owns my bike because I've kind of tentatively agreed. Now I haven't signed the little form yet. I guess I should do that. That they sent me that to agree that they're going to give me so much money for my Rebel, and then probably, I'm guessing, early April, they will take my Goldwing out of the crate and put it all together. And I think I mentioned that I didn't realize how much was involved putting one of those together. Anybody that wants to know exactly the machine I'm getting, ask me and I'll send you the link for where you can watch one being taken out of the crate and all put back together, all assembled for the customer. And it's a really good video. It's about 10 minutes long, and you'll be able to see the exact make, model, color, year, everything as the one I'm getting. Which I only have a photograph now of it sitting in the crate. Okay, enough about motorcycles. This is a model show. And I have a bad habit of going off on a tangent. Okay, I think I mentioned everything I wanted to mention. And if I think of something else, we'll talk about it while we're looking at stuff. There's not a whole lot I can do here until I get the rest of these decals on. Yeah, so I think what we'll do is we'll put our macro lens on here, and we'll zoom in, and we'll all being well, the next time we get back here, we should be looking at that. Yeah, they look pretty good. At least from arm's length, or even half an arm's length, they look pretty good. So, well, let's do it. Yeah. Now it appears that I've got a little bit of staining going on. I don't think it's from the water, so it's got to be from either the microset or the Solvaset. Otherwise, I would have to say it looks like the shrink wrapping worked really well. You know, if I can get the other 8 to go that well, I'll be happy. But they're not going to go at all if I don't get at it. So I guess I better get at it. Come on in.
Somebody doesn't like the rain. Here we go, baby. Let me okay, honey. Oh, yes. That cold water gets right through the fur, doesn't it?
So you got wet paws to put on my nice dry jeans, do you?
Yes. Let me get on there and dry myself off. Oh, come on.
That's right, my paws are cold. Oh, you're smart. You were able to smell the little piece of venison, weren't you?
Pizza day today.
It's pizza day today, and I don't have any pizza crust. Let me adjust myself here, dog.
So what are you going to do?
Well, I'm going to put
Make a pizza without the dough?
Yeah, I'm going to put sliced potato on the bottom of the pan.
Oh, good.
So that's better than nothing.
Oh, that'll be nice.
I think it'll taste really good. Yeah. Hey, your tail is wet too, Missy.
Kind of wet on the bare arm, eh?
It's just wet, messy water, right? From a dog's tail.
Yeah. You were lucky she went straight to your lawn and said, no food today. Uncle Ron, we're out of here.
Okay. Now the crumbs. Yeah, now the crumbs. I may as well make myself comfortable here. Yeah, let's make ourselves comfortable.
Gateway Pharmacy doesn't have the automatic thing where you can put your prescription in by telephone, eh?
Yeah.
It does have it?
I have phoned them.
Mm-hmm.
I have phoned them, and it seems to me one time I left a message on the phone, and then they phoned me back to verify.
Oh, I see. The other one, like Rexall, you type in the number of the prescription.
Oh,
and
no.
your year of birth. Yeah, they don't have that.
No, I don't think I've ever done that, but I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Yeah. No, I like that little Gateway Pharmacy. They're not very big, but they have everything I want, and the price would be the same as superstores.
Yeah.
Their handling fee, or whatever they call it, could possibly be a little higher, but I don't know. Yeah, I like giving them business because you go to superstore and you gotta wait every single time, and the stuff that you need is right there.
I think from now on, I'm going to have all my, wherever I go, I've got to have it all delivered anyway.
Yeah. Well, winter's coming on, and it'll be a lot easier.
You know, I'm just lazy.
Yeah, there's two broken dog bones there, Missy. So you're getting lots to chew on this morning.
So you chopped it up with a big knife over there, right?
Yes, yeah.
I'll have to find out how you did with the pizza. Now, are those pork chops over there?
Pork chops and ground beef. Yeah.
Wow.
And mozzarella cheese and mozzarella. Or rather, mozzarella cheese and pepperoni.
Wow.
Yeah. It's gonna be
That's gonna be great.
It's gonna taste good, but it's gonna look funny. But hey, it's the best I can do. I don't wanna go in the car in this weather to Superstore and get just for pizza crust. Yeah.
It'll be good. And you bake it?
I'm gonna put it.
The oven?
I'm gonna put it in the oven. I'll probably give it about something that heavy, that thick. I'll probably give it about 45 minutes at 350. The table's sticky. I wipe the table every time after she leaves. No offense, Missy.
This table feels like it's been licked.
Yes, you'd think it had been licked by a dog. We'll see you later, and thank you for coming. Yes, thank you for coming. You're such a good girl. Yeah. Okay.
Thanks, Ron.
We'll see ya.
Bye. Bye.
Missy the dog. Missy the dog. Okay. Now, just before Missy came, I did get the other 8 decals on using the microset and water. Now they've basically dried out, I would say 90% or so. It might be a little bit of microsolid still in there, but I'm just going to put a drop of Solvaset now on each one to help it shrink down around the plastic form. Okay, then we'll take a look at it close up after I do that. It's still raining out there, but not real hard. Okay, 2 things. First of all, you are looking at this probably a little bit closer than what most people are going to look at it. And some are better than others. Now the second thing is, those of you who have had your tongues hanging out for pizza day, I'm afraid I'm going to have to disappoint you. It's just not working out today. I got it made, it's in the oven. It certainly doesn't look like a pizza. At least Not if you know what's on the inside. All right, let's get some of these little wheels on. I think we have a little bit of time to do that. I'm expecting possibly that family might be coming over here today and this afternoon, so this episode might have to be a little bit on the shorter side. Okay, we have 5 blue wheels. This is the largest of the 5 blue ones. It has to go right in the center like that. I'm noticing that I don't know if I chipped the blue paint off or if I missed that when I brushed it. I think somehow I must have chipped it off. Now, the other ones, they look pretty good. You know, they almost sit where they're supposed to go without any glue. Right here goes a black one. And I think, well, actually it's sort of a wheel. It's a double wheel. That's what it is. It has to go right here. Something like that. We'll get it when the time comes. Okay, let me just get the other wheels in place here, and then I don't need to go fishing in the tuna fish tin for them. This blue one, I think maybe I'll try and touch that up after I get it glued on. Oh, I was talking to somebody on the phone yesterday, and he reminded me to set my clocks, and I said, "Oh yeah, thanks for reminding me." You know, I was thinking about it yesterday, but then I forgot about it. And you know what? I have forgotten to set my clocks. So half of them are right, the ones that set themselves, like my wristwatch. But the one that's on the model table here is an hour fast. So yeah, got to be mindful of that. So if somebody says to me, "I'm coming over at 2 o'clock," see, where does this go now? I think it's right there. I'll have to check the manual. Okay, I think we've got them all in the right place here. Okay, I was wrong about the placement of this one. I thought it went right there, but it doesn't. It actually goes right there. Now, what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to put just a very little tiny droplet of extra thin. Oh, it's wicking. All right, I'm not going to use extra thin for the rest of them. I'm going to use something thicker. No, that's going to be too easily broken off. Yeah, I can tell there's just not going to be enough bonding going on there. Yeah, let me get the other glue, and I guess I'll have to use a toothpick or something because I think it's too thick for you know, to work in and out of the syringe here. Oh, that's too bad. Oh, okay. Okay, this is the Tamiya regular or thick. Now I'm trying to do it without putting it on the end of a toothpick. I'll have to keep an eye on this because it may slowly slump. Sort of work it down into the paint there, because I think it'll be all right. Okay, let's recompose and try and do the rest of them. May as well leave it like that. That seems to be in focus. Oops, that's way too much. It's just a bigger wheel that has to be repainted later. Probably the timer is going to start beeping from my oven. Oh, oh, oh. Now how am I going to get that off of there? Let's get these out of there. Oh. I should have known that would happen. Well, I guess I'm going to have to repaint, right? Yeah, it's probably going to mark the plastic too. You know, we're gonna see that. I mean, people out on the street are going to look in the window and see that. Well, not really. I guess it could be worse. I mean, I could have sat on the model. Well, maybe I should just let that dry and repaint, because it'll. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm going to call it a day here. Yeah. Thanks for watching, everybody. Oh no, not yet. You want to see the pizza? I know. Okay, so just let me recompose here. Okay, this is really hot. Not the pan that I'm holding onto, but the plate is, and I can sort of hear it sizzling still. It just came out of the oven. I'll be able to tell you how many calories there is in that later, because I weighed every ingredient that went in. Now I did cook the fat out of the meat, both the pork chops, the ground beef, and the pepperoni here. But what I want to do is, because right now if I was to try to cut it, it would stick to the knife like crazy. So what I want to do is let it cool, put it in the fridge overnight, I guess, and then I'm probably gonna cut this into 8 sections. They're pretty thick. There's a lot of cheese. There's a lot of calories. So yeah, let's try and make this last 8 pizza days. Now today is 1, but we're going to eat the pizza tomorrow. So yeah, it's going to be a bonus day tomorrow, isn't it? Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. And all being well, we're going to see you tomorrow.